Welcome back to more Pokemon White 2. So last time we beat Clay. We also explored Chargestone Cave a little bit too. So yeah, we did pretty good last time. So yeah. And yeah, now we're back in the Join Avenue. Got 3 people we can recommend here or invite. So yeah, let's do that. And yeah, this time we're gonna be thinking about the Pokemon World Tournament, and also Big Same and Sporkle has updated as well. So yeah. So you just want recommendation. What about invite? There we go. Let's make some delicious meals. This one's like a combination of the training and the barber, I think. So yeah. Like you can raise your happiness, but also you can increase stats and also increase your levels too. So yeah. Do you want a female clerk? I guess I'll send the Julie Mart. So this is kind of the stuff I want to go with, I think. Alright, good stuff. So yeah, let's go check out some of the shops then. I'm gonna want to do the training, I think. I want to do that once a week. Let's double check everything else out. You get a Great Ball, you get Heartstone, and then during the week obviously I'm going to think about upgrading these services as well, because that's obviously going to be important too later. So we get Berry Juice this time. I don't know why I had the raffle. I guess it's just kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know what the odds of getting a Master Ball is, but I doubt it's that good even at higher ranks, so yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely take those healing rounds though. And then yeah, let's get more berries too. And we'll also get this glue mulch too. We're gonna have a lot of mulch we could sell later on. And yeah, here's the daily. So we can get the power lunch, which raises HP a lot. Friendly drink, which raises happiness, and friendly lunch, which also raises happiness. So yeah, pretty simple. Considering how expensive that HP meal was, yeah, I'm guessing that gives quite a lot of HP boost, anyway. To the big student. Sporkle will have to wait, but that's okay. So yeah, again, because I only record Saturday and Sunday, that means yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of the same trainers, but that's okay. Of course, I could always, move the clock so I'm recording at a different day, but that's okay. So yeah, Ron did very well last time. But at least he's only 4 experience away from a level up, so yeah, let's see what they could do here. We're always together. A combination play must be great. I think it makes sense to do Dollar first. Yeah, Dollar and the other trainers are higher level now too, so yeah. So one thing this playthrough is going to be thinking too is the level curves once again. I actually didn't talk about level curves that much in the Heart Gold playthrough now I think about it, even though it's like the thing that everyone complains about, even though I don't think it's actually that much of a problem, to be honest. I don't know, I feel like, yeah, again, Heart Gold definitely isn't as, tightly designed as, let's say, this game, but... but again, you do have, the phone calls too, if you want to, obviously, get a bit stronger. It's just that, yeah, it's around the middle of the game where, yeah, the quality of the trainers isn't that great, but yeah. Young game, everyone knew what was going on. Probably should play of you and your Pokemon is great. So we go, and yeah, we got the ammo coin thanks to Lacey. So yeah, now it's John Tracy's turn. I believe John Tracy is actually close to a move I kind of want, even though it might seem like a bit of a weird choice, but yeah. Fun, I've been through a lot to go. Here we go, so yeah. No, yeah, of course, we're not talking about, we're not playing Heart Gold, so yeah. So the thing that came to mind was that, yeah, that's a threat right there, a Gerda. So the thing that came to mind is that, yeah, with how I'm playing this, with the, that's annoying. The way I'm playing this is actually kind of reminding me of a little bit of Heart Gold too, because, yeah, the challenge mode gymnasiums are definitely no slouch, and then, of course, I'm not as strong as they are. And definitely not as strong as they are in terms of, levels. So, yeah. So it kind of leads to, battles that kind of remind me of Heart Gold, except for the fact that, yeah, again, I feel like my Pokemon have a bit more of a fine chance against theirs. And also, I'm not as reliant on items. I feel like it's... You know, I don't think I'd use that many items. I won't let Sega losses get me that. That's like policy. I don't think I actually use that many items in the hardcore playthrough, but yeah. It's just like, yeah, when I don't, you know, make the most out of the trading and stuff, then yeah, it feels like, yeah, I had to kind of rely on items that game. This game's a bit different. I feel like, yeah, with the quality of Pokemon on your side, you can definitely get through battles that need to use items, which is very satisfying. I think also is that, yeah, again, you got a lot of good health items, and again, the Pokemon are pretty good too, so that definitely helps out. And of course, yeah, big same small Pokemon too, obviously keep you on the level, but that's something interesting too, yeah. Like, even though I'm not using that much, again, because of the raw body XP, I am definitely, it feels like, yeah, I'm definitely getting close to the level cap, so yeah. I'm pretty sure your only ground type move is Dig, so that works out for me. Because, yeah, again, it might seem bad, but of course, Dig's a 2-type move, so yeah, we can just switch out into Antonia here. But yeah, a lot of Pokemon are close to some new and interesting attacks, and of course, Rowan's pretty close to something else, so yeah. Anyway, so we can take that good. Let's go for the race lead first. So yeah, again, it's interesting because with Clay, yeah, I was like around 1 or 2 levels under him. Again, it wasn't that difficult to fight, sure, but yeah, again, it looks like we're gonna share duties, huh? Again, it wasn't that difficult to fight. Again, it could have gone very bad if I didn't go with the Evil Life, but yeah, and again though, I do feel like, yeah, with the way I'm playing, it's actually causing quite the more balanced difficulty than I was expecting, so yeah. I guess that makes sense. If you don't use all the tools that are available to you, of course, you're not gonna always have an easy time. Unlike the Black Sheep playthrough, where yeah, I am basically using all the tools at disposal. I don't really mind too much about, you know, playing fair in that playthrough. I just kind of want to play and have a fun time. Anyway, Electro Ball. They're gonna get a Slot Climb. Now, the thing about Electro Ball is that it does more damage if you're faster than the target, which John Tracy normally wouldn't be. So they're practicing against you. But the thing is, though, is that paralysis affects its damage, so if I really need to do a lot of damage, I can pump the wave, so yeah. And yeah, even if I don't, it's a 40 power electric type move, same as Pump the Shock, so yeah. That's not gonna work out too badly anyway, and Tony wants to go. See that this person has a Pansear, I believe. So yeah, that means that yeah, we're gonna probably have to switch our gun, but that's okay. Anyway. So again, yeah, you know, the levels and stuff, yeah, it's definitely, yeah, quite interesting this playthrough. And again, of course, you're not using Big Same Small Club too much, yeah. It's kind of keeping me around the level cap, I guess you could say, so yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, so you'll take you out, and now you have the Panzer coming in. Do I risk it? I'll try risking it. Because again, this return is quite strong. Oh yeah, it's not enough. So yeah, there's a Flame Burst. And yeah, there's a Knockout. Yeah, I probably shouldn't risk it, that's okay. I at least wanted to try it. So yeah, Rowan's gonna be coming in now. So yeah, let's go for, I guess, the Aqua Jet. I kind of wish he started the Panzer, because then, of course, yeah. I mean, I don't think it would matter that much, but it's okay. I actually took up the burst for once, so that's fine. And yeah, I guess I'll go for Adventure. Yeah, Acrobatics. Yeah, these guys are kind of scary now I think about to Antonia. Yeah, these things are Acrobatics at the higher levels, so yeah. There we go, and then we can go for the Aqua Tracker. So yeah, I could have gone better that battle, but that's okay. I don't think that, yeah, the return would be enough. I guess I'm not boosted the damage. I got worked over. Maybe I want to boost. Maybe I want to try and get more happiness too. That's something else I could consider. Again, yeah, I mean, I could actually, because again, I have. I have, you know, maybe I will do that. Could be a bit of a risk, but yeah, I think I'm actually going to be making use of the. I think it was the Slender Makeup. Because again, I don't know if we need more happiness. I mean, we just spin it, so it might be useful. Yes, I'm actually thinking Return might be one of our last moves. on Antonia. Now I think about it, I'm actually kind of liking what it does for her. It does allow her to, do pretty decent damage against types she's normally not good against, so yeah. There's definitely some armors that could do that too, but yeah, I'll need to think about how the type coverage goes with that, so yeah. So again, this could be a bit of a risk, but yeah, I really want to try the Thunder makeup here. Apparently, it lows base HP bar up. That's already pretty good. So yeah. So so that was a max happiness return. Then again, yeah, we're not losing the damage by anything. It's only 102 power, so yeah. Yeah. Again, as a coverage, it's actually not too bad to be honest. So yeah, anyway, we can't do the small core just yet. That's gonna have to wait. So yeah, with that done now, let's go and do the main event. We're gonna be going to the PWT right over here. So yeah, let's go to Driftville. And let's go check that out because yeah, they really want us to the gym and then check this place out. So yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, remind me. So that doesn't work. I do wonder another thing too. I'm pretty sure the berries still work as well to keep lowering HP, so yeah. Well, I mean, that's if it's a Pokémon berry, but yeah. Another thing too about the Sun Makeup too is there's maybe like a happiness threshold as well. That's another thing you could set too, so yeah. Like, if the Pokemon's above a Sun happiness, I mean, not that too, that's something else. I do want to keep getting these, we're going to get Koala Berries this time. So that's very nice. Any of those are very good to see. Yeah, I kind of want to see which ones we have at the moment. So we got Keltsy, which shows attack, we got Qualit, which shows defense, and we got Greppa, which shows special defense, so yeah. So yeah, like for example, yeah, I can do this. Won't have any effect, alright. Again, I guess if you have max happiness it don't work, which is kind of a shame, but that's okay. So let's fly, and let's go to Driftville once again. That's a just thing about anyway. Let's go on the bike, and yeah, let's get going. So yeah, again, I guess I don't need those berries technically then. But again, it could be nice to have them around. Because again, it doesn't look like they have Pokemon that really happy with you. Pokemon Ultimate's ahead. If you keep winning, you get BP, which is to say you win battle points. So say you have lots of BP in exchange for great items. But yeah, again, you can definitely tell I'm a bit rusty when it comes to how, EVs and stuff work, and how to manipulate them, but that's okay. And by in front of people, it's one that you should stand your ground and not dance around. I can't resist moves like Groove, like Pearl Dance, Quiver Dance, Fire Dance, and Dragon Dance. Recognize even Loop Dance. So yeah, PWT also has a lot of things for us. Okay, down there is the Relic Patch, which was recently discovered. Amazing hits. What was it connected again? Guess I got a hit 9 here. So that's nice, yeah, it's a hard for a lot of important things, like this person, who will remember moves with hard skills. And yeah, there's some moves you could get by doing this. Like a full swipe. Some Pokemon can actually get interesting moves from this, mainly John Tracy at the moment. And yeah, Ronan also really wants to be using this too once he's evolved, so yeah. So yeah, John Tracy's case, you can actually get Miracle and Barrier, which is quite interesting. And Thunder Shock again if I really want that. Because again, it's not going to be a while until we actually get a good Electrify move. And then yeah, Lacey doesn't actually get anything. Except for Horn Drill, looks like. I think Horn Drill is the move that gets when it's normally evolved, and then Ronan doesn't get anything. You want to check when the Pokemon's fully evolved, because that's normally when it has a Remember move. Then we got this person who deletes moves, he's the Boot Deleter, that's for HM moves. And then this person tells you about hidden powers, which for example, John Tracy. Maybe hidden power rock, interesting enough. But it doesn't tell you the base hat though, because you kind of need to know what the IVs are to do that, so yeah. Here we are. What do you think? Great building, huh? Here's where the Pokemon World Tournament takes place. Ain't she pretty? Follow me, Tats. And you're just gonna go inside, it looks like. Although, yeah, we're not gonna go in right away, but that's okay. Because I kind of stick to everything else, but that's okay. This time, I'm gonna have you participate in the Driftfield tournament. Aiming goes in this here tournament. 8 people will be participating. If you win 3 times, you're the champion. Why do you call me too? I'm busy looking at something. You know something, Cheryl. The one who's gotta show everyone what battling means is you. And your pal ain't here either. I'm counting on the power of you, because everyone likes up-and-coming stars. Okay, whenever you're ready, get on over to the reception. Madam, you never change, buddy. The tournament still does it. Okay, I'll go register. Me too. Come on, let's have some fun. We'll battle, plain and simple. Alright then, so yeah, that's gonna be our next objective. And you just let us leave, which is kind of funny, but anyway. We got some more facilities though. We got this lesson. Hudson could teach some Pokemon the ultimate moves. So yeah, we got, yeah, that's all the starter Pokemon. He could teach them the, basically Hydro Cannon, Blast Spin, and Frenzy Plant. Of course, he can't actually do that just yet because, yeah, Duo hasn't fully evolved yet, but he's very close, so yeah. Anyway. Battle moves. So these Pledge moves, they haven't been buffed yet, I think, in terms of base power, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's only 50 power, Water Pulse is stronger. So I don't want it just yet. But yeah, the point of these moves is that if you combine them together, then yeah, they can have effects on a double battle or a triple battle, so that's interesting. But again, it's a bit niche, I think. Helmet is a full tool for shock protection. It's good to let your Pokemon have one too. So you get the Rocky Helmet. You let a Pokemon hold a Rocky Helmet, the foe will see damage that first move makes physical contact. Yeah, that's a pretty good Helldyne. For a Pokemon that wants to take a lot of hits, but doesn't necessarily want the leftovers or Black Sludge. What you got? What kind of train will come? What kind of battle will it be? Yeah, I'm told to you two, yeah? Isn't it wonderful how people trying to themselves help bring the world together? The crowd will go wild for my Pokemon. Yeah, you already seen that. The pledges are interesting, it's just that, yeah, again, they kind of feel like a bit of a gimmick. And the effects can be pretty good. I think the swamp one with grass and water kind of speed, which is kind of nice. So it has been used in BGC. A ship's only really a ship when it's crossing an ocean. Dock ships sure look lonely. Alright then, I think it's Pokemon Tournament time. Now the thing about this though is that it's not really how this works, I should say. Because yeah, the thing about it is that, we're gonna have a level advantage, just to say. Someday I'll be a famous captain, but now I'm just a spectator. I know how much of a strong chase. I'll tell you about Juni as a champion, someone to battle him. That's interesting. Because yeah, you can battle a lot of people there. Anyway, the exchanges, they're the same. Pretty sure, so you got all the Helldynes and other islands here too. And again, this is another place to make use of these as well. These powerful Helldynes. And yeah, here's the TM shop. And there's definitely some moves worth considering here once again, so yeah. Oh, that's right, let me tell you about battle points. Battle points also known as BPR points. You get the winning streaks in the Boss Sea's Battle Survey or this tournament. When a lot say a lot of points, then you can exchange over useful items. So yeah, the BWT, again, it kind of feels like, you know, one of the facilities in like a battle facility. That's kind of one way to describe it, so yeah. Whenever you're ready, get on over to the reception. Alright, so yeah, let's do it. There's also this rep person, but yeah, we can't do anything with them. You also check some other things like your record. Which, yeah, there you go. I don't think my record's gonna be very good. You're gonna see why later. You can also download points too, which technically I could do, but yeah, I'm not sure if I want to. So let's participate. Let's do the Driftfield tournament. So who do I want? I know I want Lacey for something in this. I just want to use my fully evolved Pokemon. You know what, let's do that. That should be fun. I feel like Lacey's going to be putting in the work because I don't think anything can take down Lacey, and Lacey probably, you know, carries everything back, but let's see. The Drift Battle Tournament single battle is what the tournament's called. These are the Choco Trays in this tournament, and yeah, it starts now. We're fighting against Bolt. So again, this is kind of like a tutorial, like focus on shoes, but there's definitely a lot more stakes to it because yeah, Volt Switches limits a lot of find is important Pokemon. Because yeah, we're actually finding, you know, dudes we fought before, so yeah. The first one fought was this Rohan. It's been a long time since we battled Paul actually. They sure like swings loud and fancy, doesn't he? Well, whatever, it's time to go all out. So not only battle facilities like this, you're gonna be the same level as your opponent, but this time they throw you a bit of a bone. You keep your levels, they do not. So yeah, he's gonna be level 25. Meanwhile, we're gonna be a lot higher level than that. Also, yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about it like that because Clay was level 36. So yeah, these guys are 11 levels under him. So yeah, it's like Jordan all over again. Anyway, here's a similar. I learned my lesson from last time, so. I mean, actually, I can't switch it to a fire type because my team, the way it is. So we're just gonna hope the 10 does it. And it definitely does not. I feel like I'm getting some deja vu here. At least I don't lose happiness this time. Yeah, that did less damage than last time, so yeah. At least now I get the free switch, and now I can go for the Earthquake. It is very overkill for this, but that's okay. And again, fire types again, they're a little bit harder to switch into for this team at the moment. And then yeah, we've got Tranquil. Is new Pokemon as well. I'm gonna go for the Iron Head because why not? I don't think we need to go for Rock Slide. And there we go. Yeah, again, Laser's gonna do a lot here. Man, I lost. You're coming way too tough. I'm gonna get stronger too. Well, the first one is Rohan. Still, your Pokemon should look like they're having a lot of fun when they battle. So what we got now? So yeah. Charon beat Burke, and he was never in any dangerous, so yeah. And yeah, he got a successful match because, yeah, totally went down. These two, it could have gone either way, but Hayden won. And then Chorus's Indy was very lopsided, Chorus won. So now we get to fight Charon. You always fight the same opponents, by the way, so yeah. Second round, Sharon versus Ran. As sure as I can be a battle here against you, the first challenge of battle is a gym leader. I'm sure he learned something about Poké during your journey. Now I'm going to see if your bond with your Poké is much stronger. Now, yeah, he's not going to have the most fun time in the world because I have 2 Steel-type Pokemon, and he's still focused on Norm types, so yeah. Anyway, here's the Stoutland. So yeah, the smart thing to do is probably switch, but again, I kind of want to see how Antonio does, so yeah, let's go for the Razor Leaf. And of course, like other battles for Seas, you don't get the XP levels, so yeah. And yeah, nice trick here. And yeah, I think we need to go for it again, because again, I think I have a Miracle Seal on this. So yeah. I was thinking maybe Muscle Band, or even a Life Orb on Antonio later. I'll think about those, because again, I have the time to try and grind up the BP. He's a Watchdog. Say he's evolving his team. His team's actually fully evolved now, so that's cool. And yeah, almost one shot. Again, it does feel like, yeah, we need a little bit extra power. But luckily, though, Antonio is about to get that extra power, so that's no problem. Let's go for a Bug Bite. And there it goes. And his last is going to be Shishino. Which, yeah, that's a pretty cool Pokemon to have. For him to have. Let's go for the Razor Leaf again. Again, we do pretty good. It does look like, yeah, we're so close to getting this one shot. If only we had a slightly better move. But now we can go for Bug Bite and that'll be it. So yeah, not too bad. Fantastic. Giving your Poké grow much stronger. What's like around is Rohan. I made it here where I am because Pokemon by my side. Perhaps you need to think about why Pokemon help us learn tons of Pokemon and train us, but as a relationship between living beings. Let's check on the other match on the giant screen, and that'll be the one against Rohan 1. Now we know how strong trainers of Pokemon can become. And it looks like we're going to be playing Chorus. It was very lopsided battles again. It comes down to this match. Rohan enters. This will be the first title movement. And yeah, the final round. It's Chorus. He wished his wish is to bring out the power Pokemon. And here we go, Chorus versus Red. As research is the truth and the ideal way things should be that I see. The lane power Pokemon was the best way to bring it out. If possible, I want it to be the trust between trainers and the Pokemon, just as it's always been. I look forward to teaching to you teaching me this is the truth. Alright. So yeah, one more battle, but again he's not leveled up, so yeah. It'll be interesting to see how these battles go if they were on my level, I must admit anyway. Magneton now. So you obviously want to use Lacey. Lacey kind of destroys this team, so yeah, that's exactly what I want to do here, so yeah. And yeah, from the way, there we go. We're gonna go for the Earthquake. Nobody wasn't expecting that. So he's got Sturdy. He goes for the Mirror Shot, which could be annoying. He doesn't get the actually drop, so I'll just go for the Iron Tattoo. Knock it up. And we should be fine for the rest of this Pokemon. We've got an Elgyem now, his new Pokemon. It's a Psychic type Pokemon. Yeah, we'll just go for the Earthquake once again. And down it goes. And last is Clink once again. So yeah, we'll just go for Earthquake once again. And that will be that. Well done, I learned much from this battle. And the winner is... me, obviously. Just as I said, your Pokemon must see how to be on the side. You bring out the best in their power, and that concludes the Drift Belt tournament. Congratulations on winning the Drift Belt tournament. Right, as a result of it, you're rewarded battle points. You only get 1 BP. It's less than the battle survey because you're only doing 3 battles, so yeah, that makes sense. Now it's time battle runs. Now everyone's gonna want to join on this hit tournament and show their stuff. And we look at that. Hey you two, haven't you got any wild and crazy Pokemon to show me? Guess how to enter the tournament myself and rock the audience right out of their seats. See what I mean? People are pouring already. If the strongest trainers from all over join out, they'll raise up everyone's level of skill. And then little old Drifbell will grow even more and make a heap of money. So keep on busting those battles and rile everyone up. See ya. I wanted to win the tournament the first time I participated. The other Chimneys will probably participate in order to prove their skills, so yeah. Considering how that battle went, I kinda want to go again, to be honest. I don't really mind if I win or lose, but yeah. They're getting ready, so I actually want to progress the plot, so I guess we'll do that maybe in the next part. I am battles of many trainers that can bring out Pokemon's abilities. Eventually, as I continue the battle, the truth of my theory will be evident to me. So yeah, let's just, continue with the plot. Because something is about to happen. I barely recognize you and Rohan. You two are way different from when we found the Spectre City. Trying with Pokemon makes everyone grow so much. You guys team paths are up to no good. What was that just now? I'll go out there, Rohan, come with me. Stop. There's no reason why you stick your necks into something so dangerous. The Pokemon I'm looking for, my little sister's Purloin. It might be with her. I'm going to. I got his back. I don't understand. That's not courage, it's recklessness. Does he think anything is possible simply because he has Pokemon with him? No, that's not possible. All trainers of Pokemon are bound to one another like Pokeballs. Then maybe it is this bond that will allow trainers to overcome the impossible if they trust their partner Pokemon. Alright. Let's look at Pokemon once again. I think Antonia's close to level up, right? Yes, so yeah, that's all that up there. I felt like I got a vitamin over there, didn't I? Let me go double check. We got lower reviews, might as well, keep raising them, right? So yeah, I got a zinc, okay. The thing I learned from my brother basically is that, yeah, you actually don't want to focus on iron or zincs. And then you don't want to focus on HP up unless the Pokemon is gonna tank. You might as well just sell them for money. Okay, you're saying that again. That's just something I can't love from my brother, yeah, it kind of sticks true. It just seems like, yeah, your Pokemon's gonna have, better offenses, and it's gonna, be able to, do do its job on knocking out the opponent Pokemon. So yeah, because that's kind of what you're aiming to do in just main story battles. So yeah, but of course you do want those defensive EVs for when you're gonna do gonna use the Pokemon for tanking and like the battle stuff with the PWT. So yeah, but anyway, this ship, why is it so cold? And it seems like it's disguised as an old sailboat, but that can't be it, right? Why should you care? By the time we're done with you, it won't matter anyway. Guys, seriously, this is Team Plaza's base? Correct answer. So that's why, as you can see, there's so many of us here. Is this all? I think you need more backup. Ooh, I'm so scared, big tough guy. Okay, polarize these punks. Plasma! Hey, just to let you know, I'm about to unleash my rage. You're first. So yeah, we got a lot of battles against Team Plasma ahead of us, so yeah, let's do this. That probably also means listen to the basic battle theme a lot more as well, so yeah. Anyway, he's got coughing. I don't think I want to deal with that, because again, our return is definitely not one shot, so yeah, let's just get out of here. Again, Antonio's probably a bit outmatched against Team Plasma, but that's okay. That's obviously why I got the other Pokemon, so yeah, he goes to Sludge, I'm gonna go Mirror Shot here. Yeah, I'm sure that Electrical might actually do some decent damage. I mean, yeah, that did some pretty decent damage. And there we go. So you're the trainer who fights while believing in your Pokemon, right? Next, hurry up already. It's my turn. Actually, it's Trubbish this time. Let's see how well we do against it. Hang on, I think Antonia could take on a Trubbish. And it's apparently his only Pokemon, so yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we could take, I mean, you could have Sludge Bomb, that's the problem, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, so learned Sludge Bomb pretty early, so yeah. Well, let's see how well Return does. Yeah, pretty good, and he missed the takedown, so there you go. Let's go for it again. There we go. Not too bad. So there's level 35. Plasma! What's with this trainer? This reminds me of that trainer who messed with us 2 years ago. But yeah, it's not over though. We need to help out our buddies. So yeah, let's do that. What's Lacey got for us? Yeah, a little bit further from level up. So yeah, let's use John Tracy first. Yeah, it's 2 against 1 now. Right. I like to show them what the 2 of us can do. So can you help me out? So we have a multi-battle against Sharon. I really like doing this. It's really cool to see that Sharon helping us out once again, so yeah. And yeah, of course, gonna have on Bolt in a little bit too. So we got 4 Pokemon to deal with, so this is gonna be a PC in the battle. So he's got his Stoutland though, and Stoutland is a very good Pokemon, so yeah, level 33. And it's got the Intimidate too, so yeah. Alright, let's go for the Electro Ball. And yeah, he's singing the same thing. He's going for that Thunder Fang. And yeah, I actually outspeed him, so yeah, that's not bad. Damage right there. We take him out. He actually goes on Blood Bomb. Okay, I guess that should have been the main threat here. That did like nothing, so yeah. Hopefully Sharon can maybe help out with that. But anyway, Life Pod's coming out. Let's go for the Mirror Shot. He goes to Strength on the Life Pod, alright. And yeah, 1 shot. That sounds very strong. So yeah, let's give him the Mirror Shot here. And yeah, it's a 1 shot. Nice critical hit. And he's still got 1 Pokemon left, obviously, so yeah, let's take it out. That Pokemon is a Crocorock. So you might try to dig for me, but Sharon could take it out before then. And that looks like the case. Another critical hit. Nice one. Generally it's tough, but are you even human? I tried to use the sync on you and yeah. It didn't work. Thanks, you really become much stronger. Help out Bolt next. Alright, let's do just that. So yeah, we got John Tracy, let's do it. I'm gonna end this, so back me up. Okay, Plaza Punk, are you the people still upholding that spreadsheet 5 years back? Let's do it. And yeah, let's find out if that is the case. So yeah, what they got? Yeah, they're both 2 Pokemon each. So yeah, Grimer and a Coffin. So yeah, and now I love that, yeah, the Grimer is the biggest threat, so I'm gonna try to come out. Unfortunately, just like my Antonia, his Survive's a little bit outmatched, yeah, but let's see what I can do. Here goes the Silent Misses. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's look over the Mirror Shot, and yeah, there's the 1-shot right there. So we get a little 35. And he goes the Sludge. So yeah, we know that, yeah, Mirror Shot probably 1-shots the Coughing then, thanks to that damage, so yeah. And yeah, they're gonna be tanky with this like this anyway. Eradicate's coming out, so yeah, I'm gonna help Servine out here. Let's take out that Coughing. And he's taking the Civic, he goes to Slab. Yeah, Crunch. Luckily we still resist that in this game. Let's keep with that Mirror Shot. There we go, we're actually hitting it too, so that's important. And Drill Trace is going to keep tucking it out. Yeah, 100 HP is not bad at this point, I must admit. And a Watch Shark, alright. So yeah, again, not too bad. And he has a Leap Blade now, which is really cool. Pretty decent damage. Again, Servine's not fully evolved yet, so yeah. So yeah, again, let's like, yeah, we're thinking the same thing. Take out 1 Pokemon at a time. So there we go. And yeah, 1 more Eradicate to go. So yeah, let's once again. I mean, this time he goes for Volt Switch. He goes the time to Synacra, and yeah, he outseeds and goes to the nice Leap Blade. I'm pretty sure, yeah, his team. I think both of their teams probably are the same as the ones who fought in P2, except yeah, they're actually properly leveled now. So yeah, there we go. Not bad. This way I won't be able to protect the Plaza Bridger. Plasma! See, we did well there. You're kidding. This is no good. What should we do? That's the last of them. Well now, why don't you tell me everything you know about Purloin? Good idea. There are a lot of things I want to ask about as well. What is going on? Oh, good grief. You're the person who's shivering in the cold storage, right? It's kind of thing that we're seeing about them. Was your name Cincelin? You're gonna have to tell me what you're planning to do with this show. You! Once again, we will use a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon and we will rule the Unova region. Curious chance, we shall not let you run around as you please. Shadow Triad, get them out of here. By the way, we are not your... I know, but kick them out of here now. Move. Unfortunately, we are out. A Shadow Triad? What's that deal anyway? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's actually Triad, not Triad, so yeah. Team Plaza, where did he vanish to? Shadow Triad. With their superhuman powers, they can immobilize people and then disappear. But I'm more concerned with what Zinzin said. Once again, we'll use a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon and we will rule the Unova region. What could that mean? Legendary Dragon-type Pokemon Reshiram and Zekrom aren't in the Unova anymore. Right. There's something I want to look into, so I'm going to head to Route 6. Be careful about it. That's also going to be our next stop as well. So, we'll get on the bike. And yeah, I think next time, yeah, I'm going to try to take on the Durafell tournament again. This time at level 25, because I think that'll be a much better showing. I want to see how our team is developing too, so yeah. Anyway, I think we'll do that, and then we're going to go check and see what Sharon's got for us. So yeah. Look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for match.